Hey, welcome back. Where I'm in here because, oh, did it die? Maybe it did. So apparently lurking in here does not prevent phantoms from happening. Oh, neat. Or dogs from barking outside. It's not my dog. I don't know where that's coming from. Somewhere else, apparently. Yeah, so I was lurking, I was lurking in here. And, I was going to come out and start recording, and just, there were a bunch of phantoms up there. It's daytime, though, so as soon as I moved, they updated or something and started moving out from under the platform up there and caught on fire. I guess the last one's gone. That's okay. So, on the bright side, I guess, I have a plan. Well, I have a thought. I don't know if I have a plan. It's probably full again by now. We're up to day 5945 now, so that's, 150 days-ish since we started the map again 3 days ago. Yeah, that's full. These are both full. Which is good. I assume these are full. And even the minecart, it would be. Yeah, and then there's stuff working, just spinning up there because there's nowhere to go. If I get more hoppers sometime, I can mulch. I can throw out some of it into a composter and get bone meal going. What I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to want about 13 slots. I know how to get one. I don't need this stuff on me as such. There, that frees that up. Actually, let me do it this way so it makes more sense. I don't know if I need... Well, I could just... I don't... I know what I could do. That's not a good example. Give me all that. Where's that get me? I don't think I need those boxes. Let me, see how much I can get stacked here. Okay, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 isn't enough. But, let me, nuts. Ah, damn, it's just everything's kind of a mess. It would be. Okay, I don't need this on me strictly. I don't need that. Don't need that. Do need some torches. Don't need that. I guess I don't need that. I'll get it later. Go ahead and make all of these into the things I want. And see where we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's way more than I need. I need about a dozen. So, where am I? What happened if there's 19 for some stupid... I'm just going to put that in there. It's just... It's wrecking my numbers. I don't like it. Let's make all of those happen. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is way more than I need. That's fine. Do need, to figure out what box I'm looking for. Like 8 of these. And I think that's all of it. I think that's everything I really need. Oh, it isn't. It so isn't. I need to pause and get this. I need a bunch of wood. No, wait, I did that, didn't I? Where did I put it if I did? I forgot I had nothing better to do, so I made a bunch of, what the hell could I possibly have done with those damn things? I made a bunch of that. That's what I'm looking for. And then we're back to not enough. What's okay. I think one way or the other. I don't even know how many of these I really need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 looks good. Put this in my secret slot, and we'll stick that. Okay, now. I'm still waking up. Yeah, I think that works. So we just go up here, and we're gonna make a creeper dropper thing. Which I don't quite technically have everything I would need for this to have it, what the hell? To have it entirely complete, but I have enough to make it operational. That's what really counts. Give me... Okay, you know what? That's not going to help. I don't... I will need a bed with me because I've been awake for... I don't need that on me. I'll just do that. Okay, thanks. Split those up. Give me that. Okay. If I split these like this, it's easier to keep track of what I'm doing. Which is to go 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2... Because I want to go up 24 meters from this point. 4 times, which is 96, which divided by 3 is 32, if that makes any sense. This shouldn't take too long to make. I probably won't even have to do any jump cutting if I just stick at it. I don't think I'm at 5 minutes now. We're okay. Probably. Unless I'm terribly wrong about something, then I don't know. I did just make a backup of the file, so if I'm tragically wrong, I can always just, you know, shut this down, roll it back, and pretend this didn't happen, and try not to reference something I'd already said. I don't know what that would be, but it happens sometimes. Done. Now, I think, just for certainty, I'm going to go ahead and add one more clump of, you know, things like that. But I can just go in there temporarily. I'll put the torches where I want them to go, which is here and here and here and here. And we back up 1, 2, 3, 4. I recorded making these before, although if memory serves, I didn't record doing the creeper one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm talking instead of, you know, keeping an eye on what I'm doing. This is right, isn't it? It's gotta be. Yeah, 110 by 180. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to need more blocks in a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, the mechanics on this, I don't know how well I've ever explained it. 1, 2, 3, 4 is that, by going back, I don't need that. 8, the 1, 2, 3, 4 twice is 8. Water spreads 8. That's why I've got 8 things of ice on me. That'll make more sense as I do this. Because I want to build basically way the hell up here a sort of waterfall system in a sense, meaning that I want a kind of location. It's not a machine. There's no moving parts except for the creepers. But it's a system, I guess. I'm going to do this real fast because I've been awake for, how long? So like 12 hours, you know, and after about 30 minutes it becomes something of a danger. So the instant that I can, I'm just going to start doing this now. I want to get to sleep as soon as, you know, as Stevingly possible. Go on, go. Because of phantoms, I would imagine phantoms, for all I know, they're in the sky now, just because I took 1/10 of a second to actually finish that. Oh, hi. I don't have any money. What do you like? That's tragic. Well, no, I'm good. I don't need any of that. I have that. I've got that. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Just stay out of my way. What am I talking about? Oh, if I had phantoms, for the matter of this guy, if he bumps me, if I had phantoms up here killing me, it wouldn't be impossible to get back up here, I guess. Nothing ever is, but, it would be a hell of a hassle. I'd have to basically pillar up with material I don't really want to have dedicated to pillaring up, etc., and then figure out how to get back down again, because, well, I mean, gravity works, but figure out which... It wouldn't hurt to have, like, cobblestone or something instead of what I'm building with, so I can actually keep track of what it is that I've added that doesn't belong. If I'd had room and thought about it, that middle spot that in fact, I think probably I can just... Well, I don't want to do that. I'll get rid of it later. When I get the water put in here, everything's going to push to the middle, and if that block isn't still in place, it'll just fall down, which is fine, except I wouldn't mind getting it back, I guess, if I can. So what this is, is these are all the base of spawning platforms. And missed that guy. He's just not going to live all that long. Like, he's got about 20 minutes to live on the outside. Then he won't really exist any longer. I gotta... That's on a platform, that doesn't actually make it better. At some point I gotta kill one of these guys and basically steal his llamas, and I'll have pet llamas. Oops, fun. Yeah, is that... I think that's all of it. So we have, like, you know, 2, 6, 12 spawning platforms, although these aren't technically platforms yet. Now I need, real quick, to throw down this thing. How many of that would give me? Like 6 stacks of those. That's a lot. Give me about 3 stacks, maybe. In fact, maybe 2. I can come back later if I need. Put that down. Give me, for them, lose, what the hell am I? Give me that. Okay. Before I do much else, I want to break these out. It's habit that I put them in that way. I probably don't have to, except if I don't, then I get a little mystified. I kind of forget what it is I'm trying to accomplish. So this way I just know break out this one, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Close these off, because I don't want water spilling over the edge. I don't have sea lanterns yet, so everything's... Well, that's neat. What did I forget to do? And how? That doesn't often happen to me. Are we done otherwise? What did I forget? Excuse me with your damn llama. I did it here too, that's weird. That is where that goes. Huh. Strange. Well, again, I'm still waking up. Like I just opened my first soda. Is that? Nope, we need to do that. Okay, and with that done, I can go ahead and put these in. Which I'm just going to do. I think a lot of these will probably just melt on their own. Although, let me set that down. Wait, is that right? I think it must be. Yeah, it looks right. Because they do get covered up. That's wrong. Ultimately, what the hell? Get out of the here, leave. Leave. What? I'm busy and you're stupid and stuff. Get in there. Get in there. And that's all the water. And now, then I can just thump these to make sure they do. That one melted before I got to it. These are all going to melt, push, everything toward, this one dry spot. That one's melted. The torches are in proximity, so they kind of, some of them melt without my involvement, but I think that's all of them. And then there's just one spot, and that's why I didn't break it out yet. I can just grab up all of the stuff that I could get back. You can just die, I don't care anymore. Don't... Oh, I have these things on me, that helps a lot. Okay, grab that and grab that, because I gotta now build up another level. And I don't know if it matters terribly where I start, as long as I do. And then, the middle one goes in because, these would be, right now this would be 9 spawning platforms. If I put this in, it'll be 8, but also it won't have a 2x2 spot for a spider to spawn, because there's a 1x1 spot for these things to fall out, and that doesn't help me if it's all full of spiders. They just sort of block everything. It doesn't, there's no spiders in this thing. I see. That can be built up. And since I don't know what happened where I missed a couple of these, but my, whatever sequential order I'm used to doing these is blown, so it's a little hard to, you know, think what I'm trying to put down in sequence. It'll work, I know where everything goes, I gotta do it instead of, like that, for example, just happens to go there, that goes there. It's all weird now. It's fine. Yeah, these fill in because they're rear. It's part of the wall that's going to make sure nothing gets out the side. If it did get out the side, because I built up one extra one, it would almost certainly die on impact when it hit the ground below the platform. But since I actually want the, I don't want gunpowder all over the ground out there necessarily. I do want to be able to swat these things to death, for, as they almost die. So it's better if we just sort of make sure they can only go down that hole. That, and is that all of it? I could probably go, well, I'll just find out as I go through the end. I'll just do this. I think I'm probably missing a couple of sub-walls, I guess you could call them. Like right there. And then right there. Then that should be about all of that. Okay, now I just pick a spot. This is good. Going up one right now just because it's a lot easier to reach. Don't hitch. I don't know why the hell it's hitching. Like, is there something happening that's causing a frame rate issue? Where's the frame? 60. That's not it. I don't know. Get that there, get just this whole wall thing now. What time is it now? We're halfway through the episode, and if we go by basic timing. Put things where they go, go there, go there, go there, get that back. And there and there. Okay, and now you can see the basic shape of it. If you consider everything that the level that I'm standing on to be just not a thing, if everything in there is what counts. So we have like 12 sets of 8 spawning platforms. Plus another 8 if you count the 4 in the corners and the 4 there. So whatever that means. What it means ultimately is that's where things will spawn before getting restless, walking off 1.5. I don't know if they see the water. It might be 2 meters down. They're not afraid of that is the point. Jump up one more because I don't want just 1 meter of spawning space. And basically just paint over what we just did. I just realized I'm going to have a little trouble getting out of this thing because I didn't bring liquid water with me. I could make it happen if I moved around some of the water that's in place, but that would be I'll just pillar my way out when I need to leave. Because I'm going to have to drop in here and do a couple of things once I can. Once it's done up here. Okay, that's that. Lose, because I'm done, I think, forever with those. So now if I have any of these, I can just use, whatever. This, I'm just gonna, am I? I'm trying to think, because it seems like we go back and forth on this. I might really want to cover the, I can come back later and do it if I'm wrong. I can fly up here once I'll get some stuff out of this, it won't be a problem. I can always just add 2 more layers of the slabs that I'm using if I need or something. It seems like during the day, sunlight is better at getting through these things now. And that prevents spawning pretty badly. That's nighttime, by the way. I'm not too concerned about phantoms at this point, but I am a little aware that I guess technically in a far corner a creeper could have, well, any monster. The worst thing right now would be probably skeletons, because they could, oh damn it to hell. They could shoot me off of this thing, and that'd be not what I want to see. That's gone. Okay. Get my bed. Okay. Where am I on? Just get these all where they're gonna... Actually, I don't have to go down in there, necessarily. What just happened? Sounded like I put down a block, but I don't know where it would have gone. Nowhere. If I'm careful, if I really sort of plot this, and what are the odds? I don't have to jump in there to do this. I can put down what I need to do, I think. Especially if I have enough, and I'm sort of assuming I have enough. Let me have one of these. Because I already know that I don't have enough of these slabs in the world right now. Go ahead and build kind of a bridgey thing. Where's it going to go? Like this. I think I can... Can I? Oh, hell, I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. See, what I need to... I'll show you what I need. I need these to go here like this. Which is fine. It actually doesn't really matter which way they're aiming at. Optimally, no one's ever going to see these again. Because it'll just be finished off and roofed over, and that'll be the end of it. So, like, now the spawning... Oh, and in there, obvious. Now the spawning space in here is slightly less than 2 meters, which means it's actually going to prohibit both... Well, it already prohibits Enderman. Is that what I want? Because it's less than 3 meters. Now it's going to prohibit... That's wrong. Anything taller than a creeper, which is just under 2... If I used anything else, like slabs for sure, I think probably even like the photoreceptors, whatever they're called these days, the daylight sensor or detector or something. That would damn it to hell. That would prevent creepers too. But these allow it to be just the right height. The creepers will spawn, but zombies and skeletons would be a little too tall. What am I looking at? Is it that? Yeah. So, just gotta get these where they go, which is a little hard. It's always a little hard. But the larger point of that is that I can do it from the inside and be a little more... Once the ceiling's in place, it's a bit more obvious where you put these. You can be a bit faster about it. However, then I have to get back out somehow, and I didn't bring up any buckets of water to just lift myself out. So I'm not sure if I'm in a huge hurry to try doing that. I guess I could. I could also just, you know, find a spot, pillar up, and then turn... That's not what I want. Turn around and finish... Break what I used to get up, and then fill in the ceiling and whatever. This is working, and my concern now is going to be the middle 4 bits. Also, I'm really not... I guess 3 stacks of these left, I'm good. I thought I made more than I needed, I was hoping. So that's all of that. I guess, on the topic of things I could just do, if I put that... Let me see this from a side that I can tell what I'm doing. If I put this here, is it right? I think it's gotta be. Yeah. So that works. I'll just... I could almost leave this one just open, but that's alright. I'll just finish it. That way I know what... I think... I need, like 27 more, I think. I have that, so I'm just gonna get a little wasteful with these. Build like this. I might even get these back if I need them for something. I might. I mean, they're useful. I'm not going to get that one back because I'm not interested in going down to get it. Or that, because what the hell. It's really, I mean, it's more or less doing a pixel to get where you're trying to get. In Minecraft terms, there's that llama. Okay, with that done, I can lose these two because they probably could stay there without hurting anything. But oh, and this one has to go in a minute, which means let me put this down so it's in the right place. Come on, go. And then, damn it. Seriously hard to just nail it. It's easier from some distance where you can see from the side what you're actually going for, but here it's just tough. And then those two, and then, see, this is easier because I can see it. 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Is that all of it? I hope so. I'm tired of this. It looks pretty done to me. Yeah, I think that's good. So I can actually just kind of walk up and out. Give me these things, and we'll. I guess with oh damn it, with those in place to use as a base, I can just throw these down and they'll just work. Since I don't have to come up and out, that only leaves having to get down. But since I actually have Elytra, I'll just fly. And I'm still not sure if I have enough slabs, but I do have the means to make some more. I need about, I think, 2.5 stacks for the whole season, maybe 3 if you count the outer rim of these, which is basically about 2 stacks of these, which I have a stack and a half left and still some slabs, so I should be alright. And yeah, if this proves to me not dark enough during the day, I can either add 2 more layers of slabs, which would be a lot like having a solid block and a slab, or just tear out the slabs, put in a whole other row of solid blocks, and then put the slabs back. It's, you know, and that means flying up here with rockets, because I have the paper, we saw that. If I have the gunpowder to mix with the paper, then I'll also have, I'll have rockets. And getting and landing on this thing isn't too hard, because it's, you know, 20 meters wide or so. Okay, that is the way down, which isn't terribly important, but it's something to keep in mind, I guess. 12. I don't know if I have more of these in reserve. And 1, 2, 3. No, I'm out. I need a couple more. I need, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which I can't have. I can have 9. No, I can have 12. That's actually not bad. I want to be able to build up a bit once I get down there. To, have something to kind of stand on. That llama's going to be waiting for me the whole time. So that's done. What's in there just isn't going to last anymore. It's going to go away. Leave. Wings so I can survive the plummet. I got a bunch of these left apparently. I've made way more than I needed. Let's just soar. I could just land probably at the base of this thing. And real quick just throw in, what do I have left? Oh, damn. Okay, you know what? I do actually want 1 more set of those. There's, you know, let me lose. Let me lose, because I've, nothing. Don't do that. Never mind. I was thinking of something else, and it doesn't make any difference here. In cases you get stuff, loot, whatever, and you want to recompile it, but in this case that's not going to happen because it's all creepers. There'll never be anything but gunpowder coming out of this whole system. And I've got mending tools in general, so I don't have to worry too much about it. What's in there. Just you. You have to die because you're in my way. Actually, what am I doing? That can go. I don't know why it's like that. That actually just goes right. I can't do it, can I? Okay, so creepers land there, which also they don't spawn there. I got 5 of these left. That's cool. There's a creeper, and if I just punch it, there. That happens. Which, on its own, is a little annoying because I'm just holding it. I can throw it in here, but you know, during the day they're spawning. So I guess it's how many are up there? 3. It's not that great, but yeah, that gives me. Did I really not get more gunpowder? I have 2. Well, all right. So here's the next step. At what time is it? Where am I? Oh, I have 1 minute. Next step is I put a hopper there leading into that, a hopper there leading into the hopper, and then a hopper here pointing down. If I just stand here long enough, and I can't right now because I'll run out of time, once I have more than 24 creepers standing in there, they'll start crushing each other to death. So this is actually, it's about the same as I'm just hitting the ground and dying. Except that I have the option, I forgot I have this by the way, of swatting them and looting up whatever I'm going to get. I can also, actually that's probably going to be faster to mend. Or you know what I really could do if I don't care. Does that have looting? No. What I could really do is this, because I can kill things with a hatchet. I'll prove it. And Die. Get it. Stuff, perhaps. Then it mended this at least. Oh, with nighttime coming. So, yeah. And then on the bed, I don't know. I was saying that I wanted this to be open, and I can't quite remember why I thought that made sense. It doesn't really matter. I think I can say undercover to this point or so. Well, maybe that point. And now I can't reach the... I don't know what I was thinking. I'll put the bed somewhere or put something over it if I want to have it covered. What matters now is there's really nothing I shouldn't be... There's 3 entities on the map. And for all I know, some of them are loot that I haven't picked up. I don't think so. 1... Oh, that's actually like... How many... Well, that's weird. I thought if I were up here I'd have more... less competition, but I'm not seeing it. Huh. Well, that's odd. Maybe things have changed again. It happens. I'm not... There's 4 things up there. That's just weak. I should have more than that. Well, what matters is, I will get Creeper. There's one. I can heal my stuff. I can lose this because I don't care. Loot these guys, I'm up to 14. So, I mean, well, 1 more, and I've got, well, I'm using, where are they? Where are they? I didn't bring them. I don't have rockets. If I were to, make the kind of rockets I have been using, it's basically, well, now 16 sets of 3, I think. But if I make the rockets I'd rather have, then it's 3 gunpowder to 1 paper, and then they work better in, you know, use. Alright, well, there's no, I don't know why that's like that. No advantage to sitting here swatting all day. Do I need these wings anymore? Are they healed? So I'll just get rid of them and put that on. Doesn't really make any difference. It just looks better, I think. The wings are kind of strange looking. It seems like you should be able to stack one on top of the other. I'm not sure why you can't have both shirts. I'll get out of here. I'll swat these guys. It's something of an experience factory to let me mend tools. It's certainly a gunpowder factory, which is what I really want it for. So I'll have rockets for next time, I think, lots of them. And I'll see you then, so bye.